Thank you for joining our Pac Rim 2023 conference exhibitor training session. My name's Holly Manasari. I am pleased to be the Pac Rim 2023 conference chair. And today we will be going through some of the details that will help you have a successful Pac Rim experience. Today, I will be covering the Pac Rim Conference website, where you can find important information about the conference, information about the exhibitor setup, a word about accessibility and tips to keep in mind, our Whova conference app, some additional information, and lastly, my contact information. Mahalo for joining Pac Rim Conference on Disability and Diversity as one of our valued exhibitors. Your organization's presence offers an opportunity to engage directly with conference attendees about research, your practical strategies, your resources, and to make connections within our community. We are so very grateful for your participation. Please be sure to visit our conference website. Here, you will be able to find information that will help you better prepare for your exhibit. We expect our conference schedule to be uploaded and released to the website by February 5th. Looking over the schedule will give you a better sense of the sessions that are being offered across our 6 strands this year. It will help you better understand the attendees that you will be engaging with across our strands that are health and wellness, education, family and school engagement, employment, deaf innovations, and the built environment. It will also let you understand who our keynote speakers are and what kinds of information will be important to our attendees. This is also where this training will be housed. There is a tab that you will go across for trainings, and you will be able to click on that and find the tab for exhibitor training, where this recording will be uploaded. We also have information about our hotel, some frequently asked questions about visiting Hawaii if you are a mainland exhibitor, and information that may be relevant to you regarding transportation, our location of the venue, which is at the Hawaii Convention Center, and other pertinent information. Next, let's talk about the venue. We are very pleased to be holding our conference at the Hawaii Convention Center. Please make note of the address for your location. You will also be able to visit the venue directly by going ahead and Googling the Hawaii Convention Center, or you can copy and paste this information, especially about parking. There is a parking fee, a daily rate, and you should be mindful of that. You will be able to come in and find some accessible parking for unloading your conference materials, and then just be mindful of your location. Our setup for the conference is on the 3rd floor of the Hawaii Convention Center. So exiting from the parking garage, you will need to take the elevator up to the third floor. When you enter the third floor from the elevator, you will proceed down a hallway towards the escalators and the main concourse area. Here you will see the registration table. If you are registered for the conference, you should proceed to the registration table to obtain your badge and your materials, your food coupons if you are registered for the conference. If you are registered only as an exhibitor, you will proceed directly down to the information table. We will be looking at a map and help to orient you to these two different locations. We highly encourage all of our exhibitors to set up their display by arriving the day before on Sunday, March 5th between 1:30 and 3 p.m. to the Hawaii Convention Center. This will be especially important if you have a lot of material that is in your setup. All exhibitors must complete their booth display by 8 a.m. the day of the conference. We will be having exhibitors in room 304A or 304B. Again, as an exhibitor, you will sign in at the information table each day of the conference and then be able to proceed down to your table that will be located in 304A or B. This room will be open. The divider between the room will be open. You will be able to access electrical outlets, and we will have some power cords already for you. So let's take a look at the map. If you look from the right-hand side, you will see the concourse. This is the area where you will see a rectangle that is purple, and that is indicating our registration for conference attendees. And again, if you also are registered for the conference, you will proceed to that registration table to pick up your badge and welcome items. If you are only registered as an exhibitor, then you will proceed straight down past the area that's indicated of 301A and 301B. You will now see a second purple rectangle, and that is the location of our information table. So that will be located directly across from Kalihi Courtyard. And this is where you will be checking in and signing in, and then proceeding down the hallway to 304A and B on the left-hand side. It is also marked on the map, exhibitors. Some things to keep in mind. We will be clearly indicating for our attendees to please visit the exhibitors during their breaks and throughout the day, as well as lunch. You can see that your location is really ideal to all of our conference strands, which are taking place in the rooms 301, 303, 305, 302, 306, and then we have overflow locations in 307 for some of our workshops. So you are in an ideal location, and we are really encouraging you to make great use of this opportunity to engage your participants. Having Clearly identified materials that are in an accessible format is ideal. Our attendees represent diversity as attendees. We have individuals that are self-advocates and family members. We have attendees who are academics and coming from university settings. And we have attendees who are representing themselves as executive directors of organizations and community-facing organizations. We have attendees who are local to Hawaii. We have attendees coming from the mainland, and we have attendees representing over 11 different countries, quite a large international representation. Therefore, it is very important that you are aware of this range of diversity. Please make sure that there are very clear pathways for travel so that we have individuals who are using mobility devices can easily get around and through the exhibits. We are also very proud to be partnering this year with Deaf in Government, or DIG. This means that we expect approximately 100 to 150 attendees to be representing deaf in government positions. So individuals who may be deaf or hard of hearing will be attending our conference and frequenting the exhibitor booths and locations. Please be aware of this and consider having your materials available in a multimedia format for the widest range of accessibility. We also want to encourage the use of plain language in all of your materials that you are sharing so that it is fully accessible and that all of our participants can be able to engage with you and with your information. Next, let's talk about the exhibitor setup at the venue. All floors of the Hawaii Convention Center are accessible by the elevator. Each elevator is equipped to accommodate persons needing assistance, and the elevators are located in the lobby and from the Alabai Promenade. To accommodate wheelchair drop-off, a sloped ramp entrances are located at the main entrance on Atkinson Drive. Accessible parking for both regular vehicles and vans is available at Hawaii Convention Center. Alternate arrangements can be made for vans and other vehicles which cannot be accommodated in the parking garage. And here is the number for you to call: 1-808-943-3000. Your area should consist of a table that is approximately 6 feet by 30 inches. You will have one chair and one drape. If you are sharing a table, we will make sure that there are 2 chairs so that each one of your organizations will be able to have a chair available. Please be mindful that display height must not exceed 10 feet. Please ensure your display does not obscure the view of any other exhibitor's booth. No combustible decorations, materials which are not flame-proof, must be removed from the exhibit floor and may not be stored under tables or behind displays. If you need access to an electrical outlet, I would appreciate being informed by that by February 10th, and my contact information is on the last slide. No decorations, posters, sign, or similar items shall be posted on, tacked, nailed, screwed, or otherwise attached to any column, wall, floor, or any part of the exhibition hall building, or furniture. You will need to be in full compliance with Title III of the ADA and all of your offerings of public information and services during the conference, specifically including accessible formats of all printed materials, as I have mentioned. The Pac Rim International Conference on Disability and Diversity is working to improve what we do to help everyone feel safe, comfortable, and supported during all conference sessions and activities. On our website, please review the following details to support our commitment to inclusion, accessibility, and belonging. This accessibility information on our website includes where to go for assistance in case of emergency. We will have a first aid station. Please be aware of its location when you arrive. Please make sure if you have disability accommodations to make sure we are aware of these and submit them as part of your registration process. We will be providing, for those who request accommodations, the appropriate accommodations to fully access the conference, including captioning or ASL, reserved seating, location of accessible bathrooms, guide dogs, service relief area, making sure that you are aware of all of those locations. We will be providing a conference program for those that have difficulty accessing it through our Whova app. And of course, we do have a relaxation room for breaks. And we are encouraging that photography be limited, no flash photography during the conference, and please refrain from fragrances. We hope that this will make sure that this is a positive event for everybody. All exhibits must be dismantled from the exhibit hall no later than 6 p.m. and no sooner than 4 p.m. on the last day of the conference. We will be having the poster session reception for our conference attendees at 4 p.m. on the last day. And so make sure if you are removing your items that just in no way interferes with the poster reception that will be taking place in that front concourse. I also want to make you aware that the lunch stations will be also taking place between 12 and 1:30 in the concourse area for our paid conference attendees. Exhibitors will be able to purchase items at the kiosk, so those items are available for purchase. All of our exhibitors will be invited to upload material to our Whova app. We are excited that this will provide you an additional opportunity to engage with our attendees. You will receive an invite to Whova shortly. Please have all information uploaded by February 24th. This just gives you the opportunity to build out your exhibitor profile and include information that can be interesting to our attendees. We will email reminders and information as the conference date approaches. You can expect an email from me 1 week prior to the conference, just with reminders and some tips. My contact information is listed here, hmaser@hawaii.edu. I look forward to seeing all of you at the conference. We hope that this has helped to answer some of your questions. We also have a frequently asked question list for you that I will be sending out with this link to this training. These are just some of the overview items that we thought would be important to you. Lastly, I'm sorry, I will go back one slide. I will also be attaching your table number so you are informed about where you will be setting up. And I will be seeing you and greeting those of you that are setting up on Sunday to your location. And if you are coming in on Monday, you will be checking in again at the information table to set up by 8 a.m. And we will have an individual stationed at the exhibit room who can then greet you and make sure that you are aware and of your table assignment and help you with any needs that you have and questions. So we hope that this will be helpful to you, and again, we're very excited about our wonderful exhibitors that will be presenting this year. Thank you so much for joining us. And this concludes our session.